Okay, so question number 7 here. So we're trying to get solve for x, and they've I put in the wall of separation right here, and we got x is on this side, x is on that side. So what do we do when we have x's on opposite sides? What do we do? So step number 1 is all about that. X's on opposite sides. What do? You you do the opposite, huh? You do the opposite. Just help them to key your memory there. Opposite sides, do the opposite. Do the opposite of either one. Same on both sides. Of course, we always have to do the same to both sides. So do the opposite of either one. It doesn't matter. What do you like? In other words, I'm going to go minus 3x. That's totally good. Or if you prefer, because that was the opposite here, you could go plus 6x. That's okay too. I'll do that. It doesn't matter either way. It's totally good. But you see how I'm either doing the opposite of minus 6x, which is plus 6x, or the other option is I could do minus 3x because that's the opposite of regular 3x. It doesn't matter either one. But whatever you do the same thing to both sides. So pick either one you want. It doesn't matter at all. Just do the opposite of one of those x's. The opposite, right? So the opposite of minus 6x is plus 6x. The opposite of regular 3x would be minus 3x, and you'd have to do it to both sides. That's the other option. All right, doesn't matter. I'll just go this way, I guess. And these will cancel, right? So bring down the -1. And then these bring everything down. These two now make 9x, don't they? 3x and 6x, and then bring down the +1. Just bring everything down. We good to there? And then step 2. Get x alone. And so you know the name of this game. X is down here saying, I want to be alone. X is a loner. Get rid of this 1, get rid of this 9, so I can be alone. Now we save the 9, we save the number right next to x for last. And we're going to divide that off because it's multiplied. It's right next to x. We'll do that at the end. First, we get rid of the other things. Whatever we do to one side, we do to the other, like that, right? Get rid of that, bring it down. And -1, think about your bank account. If you lose $1 and lose $1, where's your bank account at? You're down $2, aren't you? Okay, now, last step. Remember the last step? Last step, divide by the number next to x, right? That's always the last step. Divide by the number that is right next to it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to divide by 9. Cancels out here. X is alone. What's our answer? Well, it's just -2/9. So you can't simplify that in any way. We'll just leave it. That's our answer. So recapping, what we do? X's on opposite sides. When you have x's on opposite sides, you've got to do the opposite of one of them. It doesn't matter. You could have done either one. So I could have done -3x on both sides. That would be fine because that would have canceled this one out. You just got to get rid of one of them. It doesn't matter which one by doing the opposite. And you got to do the same thing to both sides to keep the balance, to keep them equal. They're equal before, treat them the same. They're going to be equal afterwards. So I ended up doing +6x because that was the opposite of the -6x, and that canceled that out. Got to here, and then you just get x alone, which means you save the number right next to x for last. You get rid of the other thing by doing the opposite. We're just like always doing the opposite. Get to here, divide by the 9. There we go. There's our answer. Last step is always dividing by exactly what's next to x.